Hello, all my Gemini friends, and happy birthday to us. Oh my goodness gracious. Uh, I hope that you have had a wonderful birthday. And those of you who are further along in Gemini have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Um, and I'm going to suggest to you something that I mean sincerely on your birthday, and it doesn't have to be on the day, of course. I recommend getting a yearly forecast or a 6-month forecast, if that floats your boat. At this time, because it is a rebirth of us. When you have your birthday, you're starting a whole new year of life. And it begins, of course, on the day of your solar return. Some of you want solar return charts. I suggest a 6-month or 12-month real, sure enough forecast, so you can plan and get the most out of the coming year. I don't look at my chart all that often because I'm so busy doing other people's charts. But I do look very closely at it on our respective birthdays, on my birthday. So I'm just suggesting that you think about that. Then there's another announcement I want to make that I'm so happy to tell you. At AIB TV, Atlanta Interfaith Broadcasting Company, sent a crew out here to my house a couple of weeks ago, and they did a show on me called the Spiritual Journey, my spiritual journey. So if you're even remotely interested, let me tell you how to see it. There are spaces between each of these words. Okay, Maxine Taylor and the Spiritual Awakening / Spiritual Journey - YouTube. It'll take you to the page. It's a Google page, and right now the show that they did is at the top of the heap. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it inspires you to do your very best, which is listen within, obey what spirit tells you to do. And when I say obey, I don't mean obey. I mean, just listen and do, because you are spiritually guided. We all are. So anyhow, if you're interested, all righty. Now, let us look at this amazing solar chart. All right. First of all, 12th house activity. That means we want a certain amount of solitude and privacy. Jupiter, the greater benefic, is God's blessings. And the 12th house is the spirit plane. And so your meditations may be deeper. You're certainly in tune. And you are, there is a belief system that is gestating here. Because when Jupiter crosses into the first house, not this month, but further along, you will be living what you gleaned from the 12th house. We all will. It's awesome. All right, Mercury, what you think about and talk about. It is our ruling planet. It rules Gemini. When the 12th house is the subconscious, Mercury is the conscious mind. And so you'll get your visions, your information during meditation or sleep. All right. You will probably do beautifully if you could get away for a little while, because Jupiter is in the 12th house all month. Go to the mountains or the beach. Get away from the hustle and bustle and just be. It's the being that we're all craving. No thinking, no doing, being one with spirit. And so Mercury is our conscious mind. So on the 11th, it moves into our first house, and we're thinking and talking about ourselves. Oh, there's something interesting. So, wherever Mercury is, that's what you think about, that's what you talk about. In the first house, you're thinking about yourself, maybe thinking about losing weight, gaining weight, changing your appearance in some way. Mercury is a thinking planet, not a doing planet. However, the sun is also in the first house. So give me a second. Then on the 26th, Mercury moves into our second house. The second house is money. Mercury is what you think about and talk about. What you think about and talk about, you create. You put your attention on it, and it grows. Isn't that cool? Now, the yellow planet, the sun, the center of our solar system, is in our first house. It is our turn to put ourselves at the center of our world. I don't mean that in a selfish way. I mean, it's just our turn once a year. The sun is in our solar first house. Take advantage of it. Think about yourself. Put yourself at the center. It feels good. You're not going to be obnoxious necessarily, inadvertently perhaps. On the 21st, the sun, the giver of life, moves into the second house of money. And that is when we can expect an increase in our resources, our money, and what money can buy as well. So this is looking awesome. Mercury will move into the second house on the 26th. Awesome. The sun, 5 days earlier, moves into that second house. So we got both the sun and Mercury working for our money. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, and yes, money, has been in our second house. And so there's been a certain level of income that we have benefited from. On the 5th, Venus goes into our third house, and we're seeing the world through the eyes of love. We are communicating beautifully. We're talking about love. We're thinking about love. The third house deals with siblings. There can be lovely communication between us and siblings. However, Mars, the red planet, what we fight with and fight for, our ideas, our siblings, our thoughts, our thinking is very, very active. And with Mars in the third, we shoot from the hip when we speak. We tell it like it is. I think it's terrific. This encourages, Venus and Mars encourages short distance travel, short distance communication. You know how we Geminians get bored so easily. And Mars is going to say, I got to have something to do. I've got to have a project. You might find that this is a time to look up for a car. You might say, but have you checked the prices, Max? Yeah, but you could still get a really nice car because this is transportation. So think about it. All right? Think about it. Now, on the 3rd, we have a full moon. Today is the first, my birthday was, what day is it? Okay. Uh, my birthday was 2 days ago. So I'm, we're all feeling our birthdays. And this is why I'm putting this forecast out on June 1st, because I've been partying since last Friday. It's time to get back to business for me. For you, party hardy. Okay, party on. So the full moon is when things come to a head. And this helps balance that Sun and Mercury in the first house. That says me first. I'm doing what I want, when I want, how I want, because I want. The full moon says the other people in our lives are important. And there can be relationships that come to a head. That doesn't mean arguing, that doesn't mean fighting, that doesn't mean ending a friendship. It just means getting out there and putting other people first. All right. 2 weeks later, on the new moon, on the 18th, it's in our first house again. It's like, hey, baby, I'm back. You know what I mean? It's in 26 Gemini. Um, so it's kind of a balancing act between us, you yourself, and other people. Once a year, we have the divine opportunity to put ourselves first, followed by money. I wish I could tell you how much money. I can't. It depends on the person, and your financial situation. But when you have the giver of life in that second house, and Mercury, what you think about and talk about, and Venus, beauty and love and money, you should find that there is some sort of increase, whether it's gifts or actual money. So happy birthday to all of us. And I hope you'll join me next month when once again I take a look at our chart. Till then, happy birthday to all of my Gemini friends. And may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.